Sup, my dudes, Valkyrja. Today I want to talk about Baizhu. And the reason I'm talking about Baizhu is, although this man has been taking 2 years to come out, we've known about him since literally 1.0, alongside with Chi-Chi at the pharmacy, right? We've known about Baizhu for quite a while. Although he's taken 2 years to come out, I have seen a lot of people just not excited in the slightest for him. And I know there's some disappointment due to his kit and the way he functions, and the fact that he's primarily purely a support and he's not going to do any damage whatsoever. I know there is a lot of basic concern around his kit. It's just baffling to me how this character essentially has been kind of going under wraps. Now, I wanted to talk about some of the disappointment people have had and kind of, just talk about it. I can't really explain it, but basically, a lot of people are upset that the snake doesn't play a more active role inside his skills and his bursts and all that stuff. Basically, that the snake is just not, it's just there mostly as a decoration. He has a sick living snake as a scarf. Pretty sick. Or talking snake as a scarf. But that I don't know. I think it's fair. I would have been cool to have like more snaky stuff, more sneaky wakey stuff, but but it is what it is. And at the end of the day, I've seen a lot of people concerned about just the overall strength of his kit, to which I'm going to say I think those people that use Nilo specifically are going to be pleasantly surprised at how strong he is. Specifically for that team. However, teams outside of that, maybe in the future he's more useful. But outside of Nilo Hyperbloom, I don't really see him getting any real use. So I think that's fair. But the thing is, with all these niche support characters that are like really like specialized in one or two fields that are just mostly used to basically buff like one or two team comps, I think it's fine because it allows more character diversity in the long run, rather than them working themselves into a hole, because there's still a lot of designs they could tap on. Like, we barely have any units at all that deal with defense in any sort of meaningful manner, to the point where they potentially negate the defense, or to the point where they do any, like, shred the defense, to the point where they do anything like that. We don't really have units like that, so there's still a lot of diversity that can go on, but it does stink that people have been waiting 2 years for this character, and the fact that he basically only really buffs Hyperbloom. So some people might be surprised by that, but I think he is a good character, and I think he's really slept on right now. I think he's much stronger than a lot of people give him credit for. But yeah, it's just crazy to me how 2 years away, 2 years, and what's funny is, right, is even in those 2 years, he always got disrespected. Always. I remember there's a point in the Baizhu Reddit, and the Baizhu submains Reddit, where there was like 20 people. And that was it. I even made a video on it back in the day, how nobody really cares about Baizhu, even though, people have been waiting 2 years for him to come out, so it's a long time. But he does not get the reception that Ayaka got. He's not getting any type of reception that any character that we waited for got. He's just kind of getting drugged through the mud simply because the way his kit works and the way he functions. But I never expected him to do damage to begin with. I didn't expect him to shield, to be honest. But I never expected him to do damage to begin with because he's a doctor. He heals, not hurts, right? Uh, I don't know. Just my take on it. I think it's kind of crazy how long this character has been disrespected. Ever since we've known about him, he's been kind of the butt end of the joke, essentially. And he's never had that much support around him, even though he's a character that's been in the game since day one, and we're finally getting him. People still aren't excited for him. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I'm guessing just everyone hates Baizhu. I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.